All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tampa, Florida. We've got a matchup of two powerhouse teams, Army versus the Air Force. Army is the three-time defending champions against the Air Force, who was runner-up last year. Shot missed on the play by Brent Garlick on the left baseline. Ball passed up to Brian Williams for the Air Force. Scoops it up, no good. Army ball. Both squads coming out here with a purpose and intensity. Head coach for the Army squad is Rodney Williams, with Phil Demby as his assistant. Mark Shepard is head coach for the Air Force. Assistant coach Jerry J.T. Terry. 3-second lane violation called by head official Al Laskunas. Alvin Bonner is the second official. Some officials in wheelchair basketball do use a wheelchair. Kenny Wynn with the ball for the Air Force, number 11. Drops it off to Brian Williams at the top of the key. Brian Williams drops it off inside to number 33. That's Josh Smith. Josh Smith having a great tournament for the Air Force. Tanner Kane drops it off to number 7 for the Army. Long shot by Tim Bonke. 21, Larry Franklin drops it off to Josh Smith for another two. Josh Smith with the hot hand. 2 buckets in a row. Spins with the ball, drops it off. Another pass to the other side to number 3 for the Army. That's Corey Ivins with the swish. Win with the ball for Air Force, drops it off on the left side to Josh Smith. Bumped on the play by Ivins. Alvin Bonner comes and calls out the foul to the table. Josh Smith for his first and 2. It's up. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Josh Smith coming out with an absolute purpose for the Air Force. 5 quick points for him. Smith for his second of 2. Josh Smith for 6 points. Has all the points for the Air Force in this tense contest. 3 ball for Tanner Kane. No good, just short. Rebound by Brian Viviano. Dishes into the hot hand. Josh Smith. Tanner Kane puts his chair on him. Drops it off to Larry Turner. Back to Viviano. Viviano puts in 2 of his own. Strong performance by the Air Force. Casey Turner. Or Brent Garlick, rather. Brent Garlick with the ball, dishes it off to Stephanie Johnson for 2 of her own. Nice shot by Stephanie Johnson just below the free throw line. Good ball movement for the Army. This shot on the inside for the Air Force. 8 points for the Air Force, 4 points for Army. Brent Garlick with the ball. it's Kenny Gwynn on the floor. He knocked it out of bounds. Kevin Green coming into the game, substituting in for Brian Viviano. Coming in for the Army, Jonathan Wiesner. Subbing in for Corey Ivins. Both of these coaches, veterans to this competition at the Warrior Games. Long shot by Tanner Kane, big rebound by Wiesner. Wiesner with the ball, double team. Johnson, ball swung all the way around to Tanner Kane, puts two in. Two-point ball game, 8 points for the Air Force, 6 points for the Army. Josh Smith drops it off to Kenny Gwynn. Kevin Green gets it inside. 3-second violation. Great passing by the Air Force, but official Alvin Bonner thought he was in the lane for too long. Really nice ball movement, however. Brent Garland brings the ball up. That's a foul on Kenny Gwynn. Kenny Gwynn got his foot plate stuck into the wheel of Brent Garland. That's an easy foul call for the official. Stephanie Johnson inbounds the ball to Brent Garlick, looking to make the move. Garlick tries a no-look pass to Tanner Kane. Breaking away, Larry Franklin puts it up. No good. Brent Garlick with the advantage here. Stephanie Johnson sets a seal, allowing Garlick to throw it inside to Tim Bomke. Beautiful play. We got a tie ball game. You can hear the public address announcer, Hall of Fame Darryl Tree Waller. You can hear this Hall of Famer knowing exactly how to hype up this crowd. He's typically a presence at all of our national tournaments, running our public address announcements, and he's got the perfect baritone voice for it. We're very happy to be here today for the 2019 Warrior Games from Tampa, Florida. I was corrected earlier that we are not in Tampa Bay. This is just Tampa. Look at the crowd. Beautiful turnout for these warriors of our various branches of the military. And the fans have come out in full force. Thousands of people here in the convention center. Kenny Gwynn gets the ball on the elbow, shoots it up, short. Rebound by Jonathan Wiesner. Passes it up to Tanner Kane. Tanner Kane brings it up the center of the court. Passes it around to Stephanie Johnson. Drops it off to Brent Garland. Foul called on the floor. Too much chair contact for the official. He calls a hold. Stephanie Johnson set to inbound the ball from the baseline. Gets it into Tanner Kane, who shoots it short. Kevin Green gets the board and now brings it up coast to coast, looking to make a move. Drops it off to Larry Franklin, puts it up for two. Larry Franklin with another two for the Air Force. Beautiful shot to them. Head coach Rodney Williams doesn't like what he saw. Kevin Green came up the court unabated, coast to coast. Dishes it on the baseline there to Larry Franklin, who puts it right in. 2019 Warrior Games being hosted at several facilities around the Tampa area. Powerlifting, rowing, wheelchair basketball, sit volleyball, and wheelchair rugby all taking place here at the Convention Center. And we've got a great number of volunteers, several different organizations, including the Department of Defense, who are putting on this tremendous event for our warriors. And it's great to be part of this event. Brent Garlick brings the ball up for the Army after a good timeout. Brent Garlick and Stephanie Johnson work the left side. Good help defense by the Air Force. Tanner Kane with the ball. Drops it off inside to Tim Bomke for two. Tim Bomke ties it up for the Army. Everyone predicted that this would be the battle. This is for first and second place. Larry Franklin with the ball, drops it off to Brian Williams. Brian Williams goes right into the lane with a scoop. Goes down. Basically blew the whistle because the man was down. Wide open shot for Brian Williams. He'd like to have that one back. Shot a scoop layup. Might have benefited from shooting it overhand on that one. Many of these athletes are only playing the sport for the first time. Many of them only introduced to many of these sports for the first time over the last several months as part of a transition program. Wheelchair basketball, as a matter of fact, was started in 1948 to help veterans returning from World War II. So this sport has been changing lives for well over 71 years. Nice to see our veterans continue to use the sport for that benefit. Larry Franklin gets the pass on the inside. Point blank puts the two in. Big pass inside. Number 0 for the Air Force. Stephanie Johnson fighting for the ball. She doesn't get it off the miss from Ross Allewine. Air Force gathers the board. Brent Garlick putting pressure on. Kevin Green with the ball, drops it inside to Josh Smith. Misses the shot. Big rebound by Tanner Kane. Brent Garlick brings the ball over the half. Good transition defense by the Air Force. Garlick with a nice bounce spin. Really good chair spin. Brent Garlick drops it off to Tanner Kane on the right side. Another miss. Kevin Green dishes it to Kenny Gwynn. Kenny Gwynn to Larry Franklin. Larry Franklin to Josh Smith. Another 2 for the Air Force. That's 14 points to Army's 10. Let's see if the Army can settle into a nice half-court set here. Brent Garlick brings the ball to the right side. Rebalances the court. Gets it to Stephanie Johnson. Stephanie Johnson holds it high, drops it off to Brent Garlick going into the lane. Long shot for Garlick under duress. Kevin Green on the breakaway layup, coming on the right side. Gets a little bit out of control, couldn't stop his chair. Ends up with a bit of an errant shot. Brent Garlick coming full speed up the court. Brent Garlick going in for the layup. And gets it in, Brent Garlick. Nice shot by him, 14-12. Air Force. Brent Garlick closing the gap. Williams brings the ball up, swings it to the left side to Kenny Gwynn, patiently pulls it out. Larry Franklin with the ball. Drops it off to Brian Williams. Brian Williams with the shot. It's long. Rebound by number 7, Tim Bomke. Drops it off to Stephanie Johnson. Just over 2 minutes left in the half for the Air Force and Army. Tanner Kane rolls in for a shot and gets bumped by Kenny Gwynn. Number 11, Kenny Gwynn of the Air Force, bumped Tanner Kane with his chair while he was in the act of shooting, and that will send Tanner Kane to the line for 2 shots. He was fouled in the act. Air Force fans have had a great presence here all week, and they're trying to disrupt the shooting at the line of Tanner Kane, and they do so on that first shot. Tanner Kane misses the first of 2. Second of 2. Misses everything on that shot. He'd like to have those back. Air Force fans taking pride in just how much they're disrupting their squad. Many of these athletes competing in multiple sports. Larry Franklin into the lane, dishes it down to Kevin Green for 2 of his own. Big shot by Kevin Green, 16-12. Ball dropped down to Tim Bomke. Short shot, rebound, Kristen Morris. Drops it off to Josh Smith. Up tempo to Larry Franklin. Moves it over to Josh Smith. Brian Williams coming into the lane. Scoops it in! Right-handed scoop by Brian Williams. Big shot by him. 18 points to 12. Tanner Kane going to try to run the point. Brent Garlick. Drops it off to number 0, Ross Allowine, who swings it over to Stephanie Johnson. Stephanie Johnson gets it into Tanner Kane. 3-second violation. The big post players of the Air Force swarmed Tanner Kane in the paint. He was already in the lane for a couple seconds before he passed that ball out. And that's an easy 3-second call for the officials. Ryan Williams with the ball. Has the mismatch over Kane. Thinks better if it, drops it off. The big Larry Franklin. Larry Franklin with his 5th and 6 points. 20 points to 12 for the Air Force. We've got just under 10 seconds in the half. Ball swung to Brent Garlick. Coach Rodney Williams asking him to get a shot up. He does. With the shot, game clock rather winding down. Shoots an air ball under duress. 20 points to 12. Air Force coming out with a commanding first half. Beautiful first half. You can see the Air Force fans celebrating a strong performance in that first half. And really balanced attack there in the first half. Larry Franklin with 6 points, Josh Smith with 6 points, three other players with 2 points of their own. Brian Williams, Kevin Green, and Brian Viviano. Balanced scoring as well for the Army team. We're going to cut away here for halftime, and we'll be back at the end of the half for the second half of this great ball game. This 1-2 matchup today, ladies and gentlemen, is against Army and Air Force to see who's come out of the pool in first place before we cross over into the medal round. Second half of play underway. Brent Garlick with the ball. Nice pick from Stephanie Johnson. Garlick to Johnson. Johnson for 2. Nice 2-man game by the Army. Coach Rodney Williams put together a great offensive design to start the second half. Air Force coming back with an advantage. They had a back pick where they keep somebody out of the play and they come back with a 5-on-4 transition. That sharp comes up short, and it is Army ball. The 20-14 score. Tanner Kane comes back in transition for another 4 quick points for the Army. Tanner Kane with his 3rd and 4th point on the game. Brian Williams coming back into play, just checking out the play. Nice passing by the Air Force. Josh Smith for 2. A great shot by Josh Smith. Brent Garlick with the ball. This is it to Stephanie Johnson. Back to Brent Garlick. Garlick with the ball on the left side. Stephanie Johnson rolls to the paint. Help defense comes over. Smart play, swinging it to the other side. Tanner Kane with a good look, just happens to come up short. 22-16. Air Force. Oh! Offensive foul, and number 7, Tim Bomke, rejects the shot of Brian Williams. Brian Williams did not control his chair on that play and ended up ramming his chair into Bomke. That's an easy call for the officials. But as I said earlier, some of these players have not been playing for a very long time. The whole point is to introduce them to all of these sports and a competition like this to keep these Warriors excited about competing in the various sports that are on display here at the Tampa Convention Center. Beautiful pick and roll. Stephanie Johnson sets the pick for Brent Garlick. She ends up rolling to the paint and scores another 2. That's the 5th and 6th points for Stephanie Johnson. Beautiful play by her. She's got a nose for the basket. Josh Smith with the ball, drops it off to Kenny Gwynn. Kenny Gwynn puts it in with the big assist from Josh Smith. Great oriented basketball here at the Tampa Convention Center from the 2019 Warrior Games. Brent Garlick trying to set the pick while handling the ball. No look pass to Tanner Kane. Tanner Kane trying to find an outlet. Throws it in to Tim Bomke, who wasn't expecting the pass. If you go to the basket, you got to look for the ball. Kevin Green drops it down to Josh Smith on the left side. 15-footer, just long. Nice rebound by Brent Garlick. Brent Garlick brings it up court with pace. Working on the left side. They worked a great two-man game the last time between Johnson and Brent Garlick. He gives her the look, wants her to set the pick. She does so. Tanner Kane comes over to their side, puts it up, and long once again. Tanner Kane has 4 points in this game, but is not shooting at his normal efficiency. Kevin Green drops it off to Kenny Gwynn, puts it up for 2. Kenny Gwynn scored the basket, and he's gonna go to the line. Great pace by the Air Force. That is 26 to 18. Going to the line in a moment will be Kenny Gwynn for the untraditional three-point play. Both of these coaches right now here in the second half with 10+ minutes left are talking about adjustments. You've seen the Army come out and do a good job trying to close the gap. Nice two-man game going on between Stephanie Johnson and Brent Garlick. Beautiful wing play by the two of them. Tanner Kane is getting some open looks. He's just got to continue to shoot it with his same form. He's had some great shooting performances earlier in this tournament. And so if I'm head coach Rodney Williams, I want to keep going back to Tanner Kane. These shots are ultimately going to fall. Head coach for the Air Force, Mark Shepard, is going to want his team to continue to keep people out of the paint for Army, make them shoot those shots from the outside, and continue moving the ball up the court with pace. Not many adjustments if you're the Air Force, so Mark Shepard's going to want his team to keep doing what they've been doing, because so far it's working. Army has a tough task here to close an 8-point gap, with plenty of time left with over 10 minutes left in this half. Kenny Gwynn gets set to go to the line. Kenny Wynn grazes the rim. Rebound by big Ross Allewine. Allewine to Garlick, who's going to bring the ball up in transition. Let's see what head coach Rodney Williams drew up. Looks like another pick and roll for Stephanie Johnson. Help defense comes over for the Air Force. Ball intercepted by Brian Williams. One of the biggest guys on the court, pushing this ball up at a tremendous pace. Drops it off to Kenny Wynn. Kenny Wynn for another two. Great transition offense by the Air Force. And wow, how impressive was it that Brian Williams pushed that ball up the court at an amazing clip. Ball reversal by Tanner Kane, drops it off to Brent Garlick. The ball rolls around the whole rim and decides not to go in. Garlick wonders what else does he have to do to get that ball to go in. Looks like he had perfect form. Another pass for Williams to Kenny Gwynn. Kenny Gwynn fouled on the play again. It is gonna go to the line. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 30 points for the Air Force to 18 for the Army. This up-tempo transition offense by the Air Force, getting the Army on their heels, and two fouls in a row. Kenny Gwynn finishing his shots with contact. Beautiful performance by him. And Brian Williams once again pushing that ball up the court, getting the Army on their heels, so to speak. Gwynn misses again. Kevin Green with the rebound, puts it up with one hand, cross-body, puts it in. Beautiful shot by Kevin Green, making his presence felt. Really balanced scoring attack by the Air Force team. Many of them registering points on the board. Kenny Gwynn gets his foot plate stuck in the wheel of Brent Garlick, and that's an easy call for official Alvin Bonner. Alex Wilson enters the game for the Army. Brent Garlick with the ball up top. Pick and roll with Alex Wilson. Brent Garlick drops it off to Tanner Kane. Tanner Kane, rush shot. Larry Franklin brings the ball up the court for Air Force. They've got numbers once again. Ball dropped off to number 12. DeMarcus Garrett bumped on the play, just checked into the game, and automatically makes his presence felt. This Air Force team is on a mission. Kristen Morris checking into the game for Larry Franklin. Differential. DeMarcus Garrett misses his shot. Putback missed as well. Pass to Garlick, gets clipped by Kevin Green. You can't put your foot plate or the front of your chair into someone's wheel. You've got to yield to them. Otherwise, it's going to be a foul called, as you just saw. This is going to be a tough task for this Army team. They might be enviable to the task, but the Army looking to convert on offense. DeMarcus Garrett gets the ball, slapped out of bounds by Brent Garlick. Corey Ivins on the previous shot for Army. Ball just hit wrong. Looking to come in and have an impact of his own. Unfortunately, the Army's unable to find someone who can produce on the offensive end, but you've got to give credit to this Air Force team. Rebound again to Ross Allewine. Drops it off to Corey Ivins and brings the ball up. Keep keeping his head up on transition, drops it off to Brent Garlick. Brent Garlick going into the lane against Big Kevin Green, puts it in, fouled on the play. He says, I see how big you are, but I don't care. I'm putting this ball in the hole. Brent Garlick scores over quite possibly the tallest guy on the court, Kevin Green. Kudos to him. They needed his leadership in order to stop this run by the Air Force. And he converts on his second one. 21-34, 13-point game. Marcus Garrett brings the ball up. He goes right to the hole, around two defenders. Ends up coming up short, but a beautiful drive to the lane. So Marcus Garrett putting pressure on Brent Garlick. Nice pick by the big. That's Ross Allowine with that pick. He rolls to the hole. Ball deflected that time by Josh Smith. Recovered by Kevin Green. Coming up in transition again. This has been the problem for the Army. They're unable to deal with this transition offense. DeMarcus Garrett down low. Resets on his shot, and DeMarcus Garrett was in the lane. Did not get the shot off, and when he reset, that was a 3-second call for the official. Ross Allowine enters the ball to Brent Garlick. Nice pick by number 11, Joseph Fontenot. Long shot. Garlick missed that shot. Big rebound by Kevin Green. Nice pass with his head up to Josh Smith. Beautiful, beautiful play. Josh Smith off the pass to Kevin Green. Another example of this up-tempo offense. You see the defenders for Air Force putting unrelenting pressure on the Army. Kristen Morris going side to side, gets her chair on the big man for the Army. That's number 11, Joseph Fontenot. And he ends up missing his shot. But the Air Force gives Army another opportunity with a quick turnover. Brent Garlick looking for some help. Kicks it to Fontenot. Fontenot over to number 16, Jonathan Wiesner. Ball swung all the way around. Alex Wilson throws it out of bounds, trying to get it to Brent Garlick. Substitutions coming into the game for the Air Force, Aaron Taylor and Andres Rodriguez. Coming in for Kevin Green and Brian Williams. Air Force fans feeling themselves, ladies and gentlemen. Approaching the 2-minute mark left in the game, and Air Force having a commanding lead. And big man Aaron Taylor puts the ball in the hole. 38 points for the Air Force to 21 for the Army. Maybe too little time left for the Army to come back, but you won't see any quit in any of these athletes out here. They call them warriors for a reason. And it'd be nice if you're an Army fan to see them at least end on a positive note. Brent Garlick drives down looking for an outlet, tries to get it into his big man Alex Wilson, unable to do so. That's a turnover. No, it's not. Refs reset the shot clock. Not sure that they were supposed to. Nonetheless, 1:30 left in the game. Brent Garlick kicks it over to Fontenot. Fontenot to Wiesner. Wiesner puts it up. Wiesner puts it in. And that's one of those baskets that we were talking about. Try to get them to at least end on a positive note. DeMarcus Garrett brings up the ball for the Air Force. Aaron Taylor gets inside, calling for the ball. DeMarcus Garrett doesn't see him in the lane. Aaron Taylor saying, keep your head up. because I'm making a cut to the lane. I don't know about anyone at home, but if you're an Air Force fan, you've got to give your Air Force brothers and sisters here some credit, because these fans have been supportive from start to finish, some of the loudest ones in the arena. Tristan Morris enters the ball into DeMarcus Garrett, another 3-second violation. One of the more popular calls this tournament. 56 seconds left in the game. Brent Garlick with the ball. Pick set by Ross Allewine. Garlick with the ball again, a secondary pick. They drop it off to the big Alex Wilson with his first 2 points of the game. That's 25 for Army to 34 for the Air Force. 30 seconds left. DeMarcus Garrett with the ball. One side of the court clogged up. Tristan Morris looking to set a pick. Ball entered inside to a triple team. And the big man, Brian Viviano, the southpaw, delivers another 2 for the Air Force. They actually have 40 points at this point. Shot clock winds down, and hats go off to the Air Force squad for that oppressive attack. Air Force 40, 25 points for the Army. And Army at least had a couple of good signs there at the end of that game. They came up and executed a little bit better. As it turned out, it was too little, too late. You see the camaraderie happening at the end of this game, where each of these squads are clapping it up and taking their hat off to the opposition to show their sign of respect. Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought that was a good game, more great games await. So if you're tuning in from home, continue to tune in to this live stream for the Department of Defense 2019 Warrior Games. And not only are you going to see more basketball, but you're going to see other sports being live streamed here in the 2019 Department of Defense Warrior Games. That's it for now. We'll have another game tipping off in 15 minutes, so come on back. Really excited to have you tuning in. Our next matchup on this court number 3 is Team Canada, coached by Paul Mosey, against SOCOM. SOCOM and Canada should be a relatively even matchup. On paper, you'd say that SOCOM may have the advantage against Canada. So let's see who can come out and shut the other team down. The main scorer for Team Canada is Trevor Vautour. Trevor Vautour, along with many other athletes, are competing in multiple sports. He left earlier to go and do some weightlifting, and if you get a look at him, he's number 21 on the Canadian team. It looks like he doesn't mind a rack of weights in his life. Team's clapping it up to start the game.
Another round of fun.
Lead official is Al Laskunis from Florida. And the second official is Alvin Bonner, sitting in the chair, getting ready to throw up the jump ball. Let's see who gets the jump ball here between the two squads. Trevor Vautour steals the jump ball from number 21, Adam Ziegler of SOCOM. Ball swung over to number 14 for Canada. That is Laura Livesey. Alfred Martinez gets the rebound. Ball swung up. Number 54 to Ziegler. Ziegler kicks it out to number 14, Chase Tanton. But unfortunately, Ziegler was in the lane. So once you get that ball after you've been in the lane, you've either got to shoot it or get out immediately. Otherwise, the officials will say that's a 3-second violation. Trevor Vautour with the ball on the right side. He's been leading scorer in multiple games for Canada. And there he goes, showing you exactly why. Trevor Vautour with a nice shot for Team Canada. You see these teams are fatigued. This is roughly their 6th or 7th game. A lot of games in a 2-day period. But they don't call them Warriors for nothing. Tough pass from number 7, Alfred Martinez. Regathered by Ziegler, who gets it back to Martinez. Martinez to the right side baseline. Martinez looks to get his shot, puts it up, no good. Rebound number 11. Gets it to Vautour. Vautour puts it up, no good. Multiple attempts down low for the Canadians. Lisa Nilsson had multiple attempts that time, unable to get the bucket. SOCOM throws it out of bounds. Lisa Nilsson will trigger the ball. Nilsson to Vautour. Vautour on the right side. Lisa Nilsson goes past the pick opportunity. Oh, she's out of bounds and she caught that one. You can't fool Al Laskunis. She rolled on the baseline, called her out of bounds. 2-0, Canada. Trevor Vautour with those 2 points for Canada. Lauren Montoya with the ball. Trevor Vautour racing after the ball as it goes full court, picks it up, almost picked it up on the side will. Lisa Nilsson sacrifices the body, may have hit her head on the chair of Lauren Montoya. Hall of Fame announcer, Shree Waller, asked everyone else to give her some space. Lisa Nilsson went down in a very difficult position. She's lying on the ground, belly down. Hopefully she's okay. They're going to roll her over. Tough play for Nilsson. She gave us a thumbs up from the side. Let her take a moment, gather herself. You can see her teammates very concerned, coming immediately to her aid. Let's hope she can pop back up. Be okay. Plenty of trained medical officials here at the 2019 Warrior Games. Testing her. Maybe going through a concussion protocol here. Not sure if she hit her head against the opposition chair. Looks like she flew into the chair of Lauren Montoya. Unable to control her chair. When these chairs are going at full speed, if you're not accustomed to operating these chairs, especially these high-performance sport chairs, they could end up toppling at a very high rate of speed. As I said in the prior game, many of these athletes have only been introduced recently over the last few months to the sport. So some of them may not be as familiar with how to handle the chairs on a quick turn, or if your chair ends up getting flipped by a defender. This may be an example of that. This is the 9th installment of the Warrior Games, and it's just incredible to see the level of support for the Warriors from around the world. As you see, we have Canada against SOCOM. Canada's not the only international team here. There's several other international programs that are here, and then you can see people from the majority of the branches of our military who are here. I've not seen a Coast Guard team. Clearly the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, SOCOM, all represented. And each of these programs has a great contingent of fans who come out to provide their support. And many of these athletes, as I mentioned earlier, are competing in multiple sports. Continue to tend to Lisa Nielsen. We saw a SOCOM player go over to her. That was Alfred Martinez lending his support. Just another sign of the great camaraderie between the different teams, different warriors. They're allies in battle, but they're also allies in competition here at the Warrior Games. And you can see that, the way that they all have concern for their comrades. Let's hope that the medical staff is just being very conservative with her. Variety of other representatives from the branches of military who come out here to support their colleagues, their comrades. An amazing showing of support. We've got a variety of members of the NWBA Board of Directors who are here participating in this event, particularly on the basketball side, bringing their expertise to bear. Lee Montgomery is the program manager for the sport of basketball for these Warrior Games. He's been involved for several years, making sure that the basketball segment of the program is run well. Hall of Famer Tree Waller on the public address, calling out some of the plays for the different games going on in the basketball competition. Curtis Lease is another board member doing the same. My name's Will Waller. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the National Wheelchair Basketball Association, and I'm thrilled to be here seeing how the sport of basketball is helping these veterans as they make their transition from active duty with their various injuries, coming back and transitioning in their lives. The Wheelchair Basketball Association was formed in 1948, 71 years ago. So 71 years later, we continue to provide access to sport for our veterans. We're going to tune away here for a moment and go to a break. Please stay tuned, and we'll be back here momentarily. Gives a chant for their teammate Lisa coming out of the huddle. Coach Bose, Paul Bosey, sending in number 6, Sager, as a substitution for Lisa Nilsson. Also in the game, Kyle Ricketts, Laura Livesey, Trevor Vautour, and number 17, Mark Makepeace. SOCOM misses the last shot, but ends up recovering the ball that went out of bounds off of Canada. Lauren Montoya enters the ball into Adam Ziegler, who drops it off back to Montoya, who takes the shot and misses. Team Canada deflects that one out of bounds again. SOCOM will continue to retain possession. Entering the ball from the baseline is George Vera. Vera into Montoya. Montoya from the right side, puts it up, hits the front of the rim. Trevor Vautour with the ball, goes around Ziegler. Gets it to Makepeace, who sends it up ahead to Sager. Makepeace with the long shot, puts it up and puts it in. Mark Makepeace for 2 from the right side, 14-footer. Lauren Montoya advances the ball for SOCOM. Drops it off down low to Alfred Martinez. Martinez passes it off to Chase Tanton, who puts up a shot, deflected again, back to SOCOM. Martinez with the ball, comes up on the right side, runs into Tanton, but puts it up and puts it in. Four to 2, Canada, ball on the right side. Trevor Vautour drops it down inside for the shot. That was Laura Livesey, and Sager with a couple of attempts. Sager puts it in. Coach Paul Bose calling out for equipment. His player, Mark Makepeace, has a strap that's come off. Could have created a precarious situation for the player. So the official, as long as the offensive team is not in the middle of a play and there's a good opportunity for a stoppage of play, the official will stop the play. Mark Makepeace puts his straps back on, and SOCOM re-enters the ball. That's Lauren Montoya with the ball. Chase Stanton gets it from Montoya and puts it off the side of the backboard. Trevor Vautour saves the ball, but into the hands of the SOCOM player who just entered the game. Lauren Montoya gets the ball into Stanton, misses again. Players were tied up momentarily. Vautour and Alfred Martinez for SOCOM were tied up. Quick whistle by the official. We've still got a 6-2 game. Canada with the lead. Sager with the ball. Sager almost a backcourt violation. Mark Makepeace with the ball, drops it off to Trevor Vautour. Trevor Vautour was up on 2 wheels, rocks back into position, puts up the errant shot. Alfred Martinez brings it up for SOCOM, cutting from the right to left. Ball dropped off, good passing. Lauren Montoya rolls into another one. Great work by her. 6-4, Canada. Trevor Vautour gets it over the half. Paul Bosey calls a timeout. He asked his team the question, what was working for us, wants to make sure that he's getting his team to stick with what's working. Good use of a timeout by Coach Bose. They've got a bit of a lead. He wants to retain that lead and expand upon it. SOCOM on the other side talking through their offensive set and how they could work their transition game in order to create some open looks. Nice to see SOCOM get a couple of good looks that have gone down.
He might not have called bank, but it counts anyway.
On the board so far for SOCOM are Alfred Martinez, number 7, and Lauren Montoya, each with 2. And for Canada, Trevor Vautour, Ernest Daryl Sager, and Mark Makepeace, 2 apiece. Tight ball game here. 7:30 left in the first half. Let's see if the Canadians will be able to implement what Coach Bose has drawn up. Canadian fans cheering on their squad. Vautour into Livesey. Livesey over to Ricketts. Ricketts down to Makepeace. Makepeace wide open in the lane, but lead official Al Laskunas calls a 3-second violation on Sager. Makepeace hit the shot, but only after the whistle from the lead official. They'd like to have that one back. Montoya tries to throw it inside. Makepeace puts number 4, Mario Webb, into a half Nelson. Ref had no alternative but to call a foul on that one. This is the Warrior Games, not the WWE. No half Nelson allowed. Shot goes up from Alfred Martinez, comes off wrong. Laura Livesey gets it ahead to Trevor Vautour. Vautour sees Ricketts on the left side. Ricketts rolls in for a layup. It's good. Kyle Ricketts from Trevor Vautour. Waller already called out the shot from Ricketts, but Mosey wants me to repeat myself on this broadcast. Lauren Montoya with the ball, swings it over to Mario Webb. Mario Webb sets up on the wing. Form looked good, just long. Ball off the hands of Mark Makepeace. So it will be SOCOM ball. Number 14 for SOCOM looks to trigger the ball. That's Chase 10. Montoya for another 2. Lauren Montoya having herself a game. Balanced scoring attack so far by Canada. 4 players in the books. Montoya with the ball. Threw a quick pass, almost picked off by Ricketts. Tanton gets the ball for SOCOM. Tanton on the left side swings it over to the left to number 4. The quick shot, Mario Webb misses. Pass thrown ahead to Kyle Ricketts. Kyle Ricketts recovers the ball, puts up the quick shot before he goes out of bounds, and comes off a little bit wild. Tanton into Webb. Webb rolling full speed, unable to get off a good look. Sagar to Ricketts. Ricketts to Vautour. Vautour coming on the right side, puts it up, absorbs the contact, puts it in. That's Trevor Vautour, ladies and gentlemen, leading scorer for this Canadian squad. Not only on this game, but throughout the tournament. He's a clear number 1 threat. Montoya into Tanton. Tanton rushes his shot in the paint, ends up missing everything, but SOCOM got a really good look on that, so they ought to feel good about creating a great opportunity for a shot. They just need Chase Tanton to take his time, gather himself before the shot. Kyle Ricketts gets the ball inside the paint, turns around for the shot, puts it up, no good. Short shot by Ricketts, but 2 good looks in a row by both teams. Chase Tanton with the ball, brings it up on the left, passes to the right side to Lauren Montoya, puts up another 2, nearly had her 5th and 6th point, but not that time. Substitution coming into the game for Team Canada, Christina Moreau, in the game for Laura Livesey. Trevor Vautour on the right side, goes around the SOCOM defender, squares up, shoots it long, rebound, Sager. Sitting in the lane is Mark Makepeace, doesn't realize that his front wheels are in the key. Al Lastunas calls him for a 3-second violation. You've got to be aware of where you're located. 10 points to 6, Canada. Lauren Montoya leading scorer for the SOCOM team in this game. Brings the ball up the court on the right side, squares up for the shot, puts it up, in and out. Chase Tanton with the rebound, puts it up, puts it in. Chase Tanton for 2 points of his own. Another scorer for the SOCOM team, keeping it within 2, 10-8. Trevor Vautour with the ball, looking to answer the score for SOCOM. Wants to get Team Canada back to a 4-point lead. Oh, tries to thread the needle. Trevor Vautour, insult to injury, goes in to get the ball, called for the foul, and lets out a little laugh because he thought he had all leather on that one, but he might have bumped Montoya with the chair. Alfred Martinez comes to the right side with the ball. They set a double screen for him on the right side. Alfred Martinez on the right side. Short shot. Trevor Vautour gets the ball. No, nearly gets the ball, unable to. Bullet pass from Martinez to Chase Tanton. Look for his 2nd in a row. No good. Mark Makepeace with the rebound. Ball sent ahead to Trevor Vautour. 2-on-1 for Canada. Vautour into Sager. Sager spins around on Tanton, puts it up. No good. Shot that one cross body. Tough shot, no matter how you look at it. If you're shooting it across your body, whether you're playing stand-up ball or sit-down ball, not a high percentage shot. Alfred Martinez this time from the left side, a little bit closer, puts it up, puts it in. Alfred Martinez for his 3rd and 4th point. We got a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Canada ball. We've got under 1 minute left in this first half. Trevor Vautour with the pass. Ricketts gets it, drops it down to number 1, Christina Moreau. Hits the front of the rim. Nice to see them get her involved in the game. She was in the key. It was a good look. Unfortunately for Canada, it does not go in. Alfred Martinez back to his left side. Passes it in to number 4 for SOCOM. Mario Webb got into the lane, puts his shot up, but gets fouled on the play. 2 shots here for Mario Webb, looking to get on the board. Mario Webb going to the line with 22.7 left in the first half. SOCOM. A little windy here in the Tampa Convention Center. A little windy in here. Mario Webb misses his first of 2. Just short. Puts his 2nd one up. Makes the adjustment. This one goes off the chair of Sager, giving SOCOM the ball. They're going to look to get 1 shot here and burn out the clock. Set to inbound the ball for SOCOM is George Vera. Back into the game. Triggers it back to Mario Webb. Mario Webb over to Montoya. Montoya rolls into a nice shot. Beautiful shot for Lauren Montoya. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 12 to 10. SOCOM. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1. Put up by Trevor Vautour, just short. We've got ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. SOCOM comes back to get the lead. That's the end of the first. Team Canada talking about what they want to do in the second half here. SOCOM on the other side talking about the adjustments they want to make. Just a short half here based on the long delay in the first half with the injury timeout. We're only going to go away here for 2 minutes, and then we'll come right back with the second half. Please don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe just a quick snack and come on back for the second half of a tight ball game between Canada and SOCOM.
Out of bounds, back to the Army.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of this game against SOCOM in Canada. Coach Hannah Walker employing her team to push that ball up on offense. They've got a 12 to 10 lead against Canada. They want to continue to move the ball with pace. Coach Paul Mosey asking his team to do what works. Get the ball in the hands of Vautour. Find Kyle Ricketts. Lauren Montoya feeling the hot hand. Coach Hannah Walker told Montoya, you've got the hot hand, girl. Use it. Go in and look for your shot. George Vera looking to inbound the ball. Likely will go right back to Lauren Montoya. Lauren Montoya from the right side once again. Puts it up, puts it in. Lauren Montoya not playing any games, hitting her seventh and eighth point of the game. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, ladies and gentlemen. Montoya now putting pressure on Vautour, trying to do it on both ends. Makepeace puts the shot up, no good. Livesey with the rebound, puts it back up, also no good. Mario Webb moving the ball up with pace on the right side. Mario Webb swings it over to the other side. Alfred Martinez, just long. Livesey gets the ball up to Vautour, to Ricketts. Ricketts to Sager. Sager stops his chair, puts it up, puts it in. Sager for another two. Montoya with the ball. Oh, Montoya says, I can do it from both sides. This is the shot. Rebound to Ricketts. Ricketts up to Livesey. Ball tipped out of Livesey's hands, straight into Ricketts' hand, or Sager's hands. Montoya, out of control, rams his chair into Montoya, but Montoya called for the foul. Could have gone either way. That foul called by Alvin Bonner. He had Montoya still moving, so Canada will retain possession. Ball to be triggered by Vautour. Vautour into Ricketts. Ricketts with the ball, back to Vautour. Vautour on the right side, surveys the court. Lisa Livesey comes over, trying to balance the court. Vautour down to Livesey. Over to Ricketts. Ricketts to Sager. Shot clock winding down. They need to get a shot up. They do, no good. Chase Kent with the ball. Montoya with the ball. Throws it to Martinez for a whirling dervish. Montoya then recovers the ball, drops it into Tanton. Ball rims in and out for Tanton. SOCOM hustles back on defense. Vautour with the fake. Tries to get it inside to Livesey. Rejected by Alfred Martinez. Great defense by Martinez on that play. Canada retains possession. 21 seconds on the clock. Very exciting game on the other court. Might be Navy and Army going back and forth. On the other court, crowd going wild. Quick shot by Ricketts. Quick shot by Ricketts. Tip ball on that shot by Ricketts. So Canada will retain possession. Sager with the ball. 3-second violation. You can't catch the ball and didn't dish it back out. We're typically going to be called for a 3-second call on that. So it is a turnover. SOCOM ball. Leading scorer, Lauren Montoya, brings the ball up for SOCOM. Montoya on the right side. That's her favorite spot. Feeds it to Mario Webb. Near turnover. Lauren Montoya recovers the ball. Drops it down to George Vera. Very long shot by George Vera. Trevor Vautour with the ball. Big shot by Sager, Daryl Sager. Misses. Rebound to Tanton. Gives it to the point guard, Lauren Montoya. Lauren Montoya dishes Martinez. Martinez over to Mario Webb. Mario Webb puts it up. Puts it in for SOCOM. 16 points for SOCOM. To 12. 4-point lead for SOCOM. Here at the 2019 Department of Defense Warrior Games. Great game here between Canada and SOCOM. Tough pass there from Vautour. Vautour over to Livesey. Livesey over to Makepeace. Makepeace back to Livesey. Puts it up. Short shot. Mario Webb throws it ahead to Lauren Montoya. Trevor Vautour recovering on D. Montoya, oh, just in and out. Sager tries to recover the ball, throws it out of bounds. SOCOM retains possession. George Vera gets the ball, triggers in to Lauren Montoya. 23 seconds on the clock. Lauren Montoya going to roll into this shot for SOCOM. Fouled on the play! Score for Lauren Montoya. Hit by Vautour, but puts it in his face for her 9th and 10th point. Very good job by Lauren Montoya. Beautiful performance by her, leading all scorers in this game. Great effort on defense by Vautour. Unfortunately, didn't have control of his chair, bumps her on the shot, sends her to the line. She comes up short on that shot. Rebound to Vautour, triggers it to Livesey. Livesey over to Sager, while Vautour goes into the paint. Full steam ahead, ends up bumped by George Vera for the foul. Vautour leaving it all out on the court. This game of wheelchair basketball in general, a perfect combination of force and finesse. It's amazing how these athletes have to maneuver these chairs, the contact that you hear with these chairs, and then at the same time, these players have to be able to use the finesse to get the ball into the basket. Just a great game of force and finesse. And it's a wonderful opportunity to be out here watching these athletes leave it all on the court for their program. Team Canada representing their nation, and the SOCOM team representing their branch of military as well as their nation. We've got a great matchup, pretty even matchup between these two teams. 18-12, SOCOM being led by Lauren Montoya. Alfred Martinez chipping in 4 points as well, along with Chase Tanton and Mario Webb, each dishing in 2 points. Vautour and Sager for Canada each have 4 points apiece, and then Kyle Ricketts and Mark Makepeace each chipping in 2. Pass over to Makepeace on the left side. Makepeace with the one-hander, no good. Rebound to Mario Webb. Mario Webb bringing the ball up the court in transition. Got 4-on-4 transition. SOCOM spreading the court. Pass over to Alfred Martinez on the right side from the right elbow. Martinez puts it up, puts it in. Alfred Martinez for another 2. 6 points for Martinez. That's 20 for SOCOM to 12 for Canada. We've got just over 6 minutes left in the game. Trevor Vautour brings the ball up the court, checks the right side, checks the left side, drops it over to Mark Makepeace, gets it to Sager. Sager throws it up, rims in and out. Rebound to big Chase Tanton. Tanton now brings it up, actually drops it off to Lauren Montoya. Montoya with the hot hand for SOCOM, dishes off to Mario Webb. 4 pass from Webb to Montoya. We've got 10 seconds. Not sure where Vautour is going with that play, but ends up bumping into the rear of the chair of Montoya. She might want to check her insurance policy in case she's got whiplash. Lauren Montoya. This is, although Tampa is a hockey town, we're not playing hockey, Vautour. Montoya's a basketball player, brother. Lauren Montoya, shot clock. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Montoya looking to go around the defender, drops it off to Webb. Webb to Vera. Too many passes with Vera in the lane. You got to get out of the paint, Vera. You can't post a tent down there in the lane, buddy. Let's see if Canada could close this gap. We've got just over 5 minutes left in the second half. We've got an 8-point differential. 20 points to 12. SOCOM with a relatively commanding lead. Vautour with the ball, working on the right side with Makepeace. Vautour not sure. Drops it off to Makepeace. Makepeace over to Ricketts. Ricketts with the shot. It's up. No good. Big rebound by Alfred Martinez, making his presence felt on the offensive end and the defensive end. Get the ball into the sure-handed Lauren Montoya. Montoya brings it over to the left side. Nice hard jump by Livesey. Montoya drops it into Tanton. Tanton misses the shot. The ball goes out of bounds off of Canada. SOCOM will retain possession. Ball triggered into Montoya. Quick shot this time by Montoya. She ends up missing. Ball sent up ahead to Ricketts. Ricketts and Sager on the drive. Sager coming into the paint, puts it up. Hit on the play by Tanton. Oh, we got elbows flying down here. Canada and SOCOM, emotions flaring. Could have been a double foul if you ask me, ladies and gentlemen. But they call it on Tanton, who might have had a grab of the arm. Canada ball. Trevor Vautour set the trigger from the baseline. 3 minutes and 15 seconds left in this second half. Canada needs some action here on offense. Mark Makepeace from the left side. Just wide. Rebound by Mario Webb. Mario Webb brings the ball up in transition. Montoya coming up on the left side with Jordan Vera. Mario Webb grabbed this time by Mark Makepeace. And if your name was Makepeace, doesn't look like he's making peace out there on that play. Hall of Famer Tree Waller with the public address. Having a little fun with Mark Makepeace for that hack. Montoya on the left side. You can't leave Montoya open. Makepeace throws the ball up ahead. Tries to get it to Livesey. Too far. Ball recovered by Alfred Martinez. Martinez brings the ball up. No rush necessary by SOCOM. They've got a commanding 8-point lead with 2 minutes left. Webb inside, point blank, tough angle. He was under the basket. Got a good shot off nonetheless. Ball advanced to Ricketts. Ricketts drops it off to Makepeace. Good hands there by Webb, but Christina Moreau recovers the tip ball. Ball deflected out of bounds again. Subs coming into the game. Isaiah Staley and Adam Ziegler coming in for Alfred Martinez and Mario Webb. Great game by these guys. Good performance here by SOCOM. Canada long shot. Ball triggered ahead to Montoya. Ball dropped off from Montoya to number 5. Adam Ziegler gets the rebound, tries to put it up, no good. Ball off the hands of Kyle Ricketts for Canada. Montoya, another shot. Oh, this one in and out. Christina Moreau advances the ball over to Livesey. Livesey comes into the lane, puts it up just to the right. Loose ball. This ball goes out of bounds. We are now just under 1 minute, 50 seconds left in the game. The score knotted at 20-12, 8-point lead for SOCOM. We've been stuck at 20-12 for quite some time. Teams are fatigued. This is about their 7th game in 2 days, but these athletes are all leaving it out there on the court. The Team Canada had an emotional burst after their teammate went off the court with an injury, but then SOCOM came with too much offense for them to handle and unable to get their offense going themselves. Montoya advances the ball to the other side. Jump ball called by official Alvin Bonner. Paul Bowes doesn't think so, but he doesn't get a say-so in what the refs call out here. There she goes, Montoya. Now her 11th and 12th points of the game. 22, 12, 10-point advantage. We're under 10 seconds now. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Shot put up by Christina Moreau, but that shot was no good. Great effort by both teams, and we all wish Lisa Nilsson well, who went off of the court with an injury. Team Canada came together, put forth a great effort with balanced scoring, but insufficient scoring to compete with SOCOM. SOCOM led by Lauren Montoya, who had a fantastic scoring 12 of the 22 points for SOCOM. Alfred Martinez chipped in 6 of his own, with 2 each from Chase Tanton and Mario Webb. Beautiful performance by SOCOM in this game here at the 2019 Department of Defense Warrior Games. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay tuned in to the Warrior Games, and we will be back. Thank you so much.